Hello, beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, thank you for coming. As always, well, I'm a little sleepy. Your girl had took a little nap, man, before I came down here and got on these ones and twos. A little sleepy, but I might as well wake on up because gotta get this episode out. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta edit it when I get done. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no sleep right now. Ain't no sleep going on. Not right now. Not right now, sis. Not right now, y'all. Y'all say hey or something before I jump in. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, for coming in. Um, appreciate y'all so much. It's Thursday night, as expected. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. What another banger. All right. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl, Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you're here on my YouTube or on my Facebook page, please, 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 if you would for me, interact with my content. Please give me a like, a share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you hit that bell notification so when I do go live that you don't miss it. I appreciate y'all for doing that for me. I have way too many followers on Apple Podcasts and way too many subscribers on YouTube for y'all not to like these videos, for you not to share these videos. My Apple Podcasts is I have way too many of y'all for you to be listening consistently, and I appreciate you. But I need some reviews. I need you to drop some words on that thing and let me know what you feel about it if you really enjoy it. Of course, when you do that, that's how people are gonna know. They're gonna hear about Keena's Corner. That's how more women and men are gonna find Keena's Corner. So if you enjoy it, let them know what you enjoy. Put them on your girl. You know what I'm saying? All right. If you here in the chat, please, if you would, let me know you're here. I don't bite. Interact with me. Drop a comment. Let me know you up in the thing tonight. I appreciate you for coming. Of course, I'm your girl. I'm your host, Keena Matthews, the neck checker, but definitely the heart hugger. I'm going to check that neck, but I promise you after that, I'm going to give that heart a nice, big old, juicy hug because I love y'all real bad. So for this one, it's no different than the rest. I got a good one for y'all. It's episode 94. Episode 94, man. It's a nice little milestone right there. We 6 away from 100, man. I'm thankful for that. So it's episode 94. Here's another episode though that I just don't talk about. I've actually lived through this one. I've gone through it, and it makes it easier for me to talk about it and discuss it with other people. So here I am. Now, this episode it actually may sting a little bit, and a lot of the episodes that I do they sting, but I'm trying to trigger a healing. So anything that I say, if it stings, I promise you, I'm saying it with love. I'm gonna check your neck and I'm gonna hug your hood. I'm gonna check your neck and I'm gonna hug your heart right after that, though. I promise. I got you. Hey, mom. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Right. This is episode 94. So yeah, celebrate a little bit. We're close to 6 episodes away from 100. It's a big deal. Like I say all the time, man. I have almost 2 years. I've done this by myself. I ain't got no promo team. I don't have ads that they pay me for because I'm not big enough yet to get monetized, but I'm not doing any ads. I don't get promoed or I do the promo one myself. I'm the promo manager. I'm the host. I'm the marketing manager. I'm the strategizer. I'm the editor. All of that. But just almost 2 years, and it's still growing like how it should organically. So I ain't getting paid to do it, but it's working. Consistency works. Facts. All right. So y'all ready? Y'all grab your wine, grab your whatever you're drinking, and let's hop in. Except if you're on your job like my good sis and she can't do that. But we'll do it this weekend. Y'all grab your wine, grab whatever you got. Let's talk about it. All right. So I'm gonna start this episode by saying clinginess is not healthy. The topic, clinginess leads to loneliness. I'm gonna just start the episode out by saying clinginess is not healthy. You being clingy is not healthy. That's man or woman. If you think that you being under your partner 24/7 is a flex, I can guarantee you, I can promise you, I can assure you that it's absolutely, positively, certainly, definitely not. Y'all like that word play right there? This is words with friends. Y'all catch that though? You being under your partner 24/7 is not a flex. It's not. Cause you're like, yeah, you know what they are, but that ain't gonna stop them from doing shit. Period. Especially if they hard to sit on doing sucker, coward, manipulative, sneaky, narcissistic bullshit. Y'all feel me? Did you feel me? I hope you feel me. I'm gonna go a little deeper into that part later. I'm gonna go just further a little later in the episode, right? A big part of relationships is trust. And if you clingy, there's usually some type of underlying trauma somewhere. And of course, what are we all about on Keena's Corner? Us being able to sit still and heal. If you got to be under your partner 24/7, I am willing to bet you that you don't trust your partner. You don't trust your partner, or there's some type of underlying trauma. Listen to this here. If all is well in your household, in your relationship, until somebody wants to go somewhere without the other person, if they want to go somewhere without you, if they want to hang out with their homegirls or their homeboys without you, and it causes a problem, that needs that needs addressing as soon as possible. That's good. I hope y'all catching what I'm saying. I'm gonna say that one more time. If everything is good, you and your partner good, everything is good in your household until somebody wants to go somewhere, somebody wants to hang with their homegirls, homeboys, somebody wants to do something outside of you, somebody wants to go somewhere and you're not going. They didn't ask you to go because they wanted to do something alone or something with someone else besides you. And all is well in your household until that happens. That needs addressing as soon as possible. Now, I told you, like in many other topics, I have actually lived this one. Now, and no, I'm not taking blame for my divorce or anything that I've gone through, but I am woman enough to sit down and figure out what I could work on for me and for the next relationship I get into. That's just fact. Sis, understand this. When you try to hold on too tight, you will end up eventually pushing somebody further away. Ain't no need in holding on, gripping tight like that. Listen to me. So this is Keena's Corner, and I always promise y'all vulnerabilities and transparency. Well, here's a little bit from me tonight on this episode. As promised, I've been here. I've been in this predicament before because I was the clingy one. I've been here. I have been here. Real talk. I've been here. It ain't cute. It ain't cool. Nor is it acceptable. It's not. It's not cute. It ain't cool. Nor is it acceptable. It's not. Because, be honest with you, everything for me used to be good until he wanted to go out. He knew anytime that he wanted to go somewhere, I was gonna be mad as fuck. I was gonna have an attitude, and that ain't cool, y'all. This just ain't cool. So of course he wouldn't go out, but now we both mad here because he ain't what he wanted to be. I'm mad because he mad when I should have been in a place to know that he needed time apart from me, and me vice versa. But I went in a place to see that, right? Now I'm gonna say this: who were you before you got into your relationship? Who were you before you got into your relationship? Did you have friends before you got into your relationship? Did you have a life before you got into your relationship? Answer those questions. You probably answer yes. And who were you before you got into a relationship? You probably could answer that. If you answer yes to all of these, here's what I'm here to tell you. None of that should change just because you got into a relationship. Word. You should still be you. You should still hang out with your girls or they hang out with the guys. You should still do the things that you enjoy doing alone, by yourself, by your lonesome. You should still make time and cater to yourself, whether you are a man or woman. That's a word. I had to live through this. I had to live through that, y'all, and see just how unhealthy it was for me to be able to tell you it's not okay being clingy. It is not. It's not cool. Because it's like, sir, I wasn't mad you was going out, but I was mad as fuck though, because you wasn't going out without me. Like, how dare you have a life involving something or someone besides me, right? That's how I thought, y'all. But how crazy and insane does that sound? That's crazy. But thankfully, I have grown. Thankfully, I've grown from that. I've matured from that. I know better than that now. That's why we talking about it. Shit, now fuck all that. Listen here, babe. I need some money. Can I have some funds? You go hang with your guys and you go do what you need to do. But can I have some funds? Because me and the girls want to go eat, get our nails done, have a spa day, get some massages, maybe a little seafood. So you just do what you need to do. But can I have a little fun so we can go do that? That's where I am now. I'm right there now. You go do what you do. Just send mama a little money so we can go have a little fun and do some things without each other in each other's face all the time. Don't ever get to a place where you lose who you are just because you're in a relationship. Word. I know somebody gonna need to hear that one. Don't get to a place where you lose yourself simply because you are in a relationship. Sometimes it's hard to get yourself back when you lose that person. It's hard to get yourself back. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it is hard when you lose who you are because you're in a relationship, because you're in a connection with somebody. It's hard to get that person back who you were before you got in that relationship if you lose yourself. That's hard to do. It's hard. Earlier too, I said that if you're clingy, I'm willing to bet that there's some like underlying trauma or you don't trust your person. Honestly, now for me, I didn't trust mine and I did have my reasons, but that's a whole other conversation because without trust, you ain't got shit in your relationship. So honestly, I should have left long before I was finally forced to. But my point is being clingy still ain't gonna keep your partner from doing shit that's deep down in them. And I hope you hear me. Let that marinate, let it sizzle in your spirit. Mm, mm. Being cliquey still ain't gonna keep your partner from doing shit that's deep down in them. Sis, I don't care how you monitor, watch, observe, or babysit. If they want to cheat, they will cheat. If it's in them to lie, they will lie. If it's in them to manipulate, they will manipulate. And that literally ain't got shit to do with how good of a woman you are. What's embedded in them, deep down in them, ain't got shit to do with your worth. Please don't confuse your wounds or their wounds with your value. Word. There's a word. Stop confusing their wounds with your value. Whole word. So, I've told y'all this before, but a bunch of people for years, for years, literally, a lot of people tell me that I should have been a counselor, right? And a lot of time, people actually come to me for advice, even relationship advice. So this was actually a couple years ago. A woman that I call family, a couple years ago, she came to me and she told me that she couldn't do anything without her partner having a problem with it, right? Honestly, I can only give her this advice that I've been speaking on this episode after I healed, after I learned better. Because again, I too was once clingy. I had to go through it and heal through it to get it, right? One more time. If everything is fine at your household, in your relationship, in your connection, until you want to go somewhere, that is not love, that's control. That's a whole ass problem. Whether you know it or not, it's a problem. Back before I healed and back before I learned being clingy wasn't healthy, I would have been able to relate honestly to our partner more. That's just where I was though. I was clingy. I didn't see a problem with it at one point. Word, word. But I always just a a silver lining, just a good side. But as a healed woman, I told her that it was definitely a problem, and that our partner probably didn't trust her. Now, do I know it's as to be proven? No, but that's just what I think. 9 times out of 10, that's true. I told her that, 9 times out of 10, the partner probably just didn't trust her. But the question is, if you can't trust them, then why are you there? And that's for either side. You can't trust each other, then why be there? You cannot hold somebody's hand so tight that you suffocate their heart.
Mm.
Mm. How many of y'all listening? How many of y'all listening right now have been on one side or the other? One side or the other? You answer that question because I don't know. How many of you listening have been on one side or the other? Clinginess usually comes from you being clingy, usually comes from fear, the fear of being left, the fear of not being enough for said person, the fear of them finding somebody else. But even that ain't healthy. You can't fear and have a healthy love. Those who don't coexist, coincide, coexist. They don't. You cannot fear and have a healthy love. Sis, if you're scared of losing them every time that they are not in your presence, that's not love. That's a wound. Sis, if you're scared of losing that person every time they are not in your presence, that ain't love. It's a wound. Been on both sides. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. See, for me, I stayed when I couldn't trust. I stayed when I caught them doing shit. I stayed after being cheated on. That shit ain't work out, sis. Me staying after being hurt only fueled the distrust that I had. It fueled it. Did not help. It made me hold on tighter. It made me grip tighter. That tight grip don't do shit but suffocate the little passion that you have. Facts. And what did we learn earlier? What did I say earlier? No matter how tight you grip, it ain't gonna stop them from doing what's deep down in them. Period. It's not gonna stop that. Healing taught me that trust is greater than control. Facts. Here's a green flag that we miss since we're on the subject. It's a good one, not the red flag, but a big green one. I'm talking about one of them big green flags that say he's a good man, Savannah. Here's a green flag that we miss. Find you a man that ain't got time to text your ass all day. Unhealed, you definitely gonna say he don't care. He ain't obsessed enough. Obsessed, baby. Do you hear yourself? That shit ain't cute. How that sound? That's not cute. Thing is, a healthy man will have a life, and I'm sure he's gonna want you to have a life too. A healthy man, though, clingy is not cute, sis. A healthy man wants you to have a life too. If he don't text you all day, that don't mean that he don't care. It might actually mean that he's healed. Unhealed says he don't care. Healed says he's giving you space to breathe. Green flag alert. He's not obsessed, he's just balanced. We are too accustomed to toxic, manipulative, and unhealed ass men, though. Facts. Ooh, that's a word. That's that's a word. That is a word. That is a word. Sis, maintain your independence. You were somebody before your man came along. Do not lose yourself. Facts. You should have your own hobbies and things that you enjoy doing and friendships outside of your relationship. That's period. Having a life outside of your relationship, for me, in my opinion, it makes things better anyway. Now that I've healed, now that I know better, now that I know clinginess is unhealthy, now that I know that, for me, I think it's better having a life outside of your relationship. Like I said earlier, man, go have fun with your boys. I'm gonna do the same. Then when we get home, we've missed each other. We didn't have time to miss each other. We had time to be apart, right? Plus, we got something to talk about when we get home. How was your day? Well, I'm gonna tell you about mine. All right, it's just something to do, time apart from each other. So I've had time to miss you. And we have conversation to have when we get home, a different conversation to have because it's not routine. Don't nothing need to be routine, I don't think, especially not in relationship. So for me, man, I'm telling you right now how I feel. I'm telling you, just do what you got to do, man. And I'll be out doing my thing too. That clinginess, though, for real, being clingy or being clingy ain't stopping shit. I'm telling you, it will not stop betrayal, sis. If you listening to me, clinginess will not stop betrayal. Being clingy won't change the outcome. If it's in them, no matter how good or bad you are, you're gonna know it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. What's in them will eventually come out. They will reveal what's deep inside. We just gotta pay attention. And I hope you hear me. We just gotta pay attention. It won't be shit you can do to stop it. You got to trust. And if the trust is broken, there is no need in you being there anyway. Period. Period. I'm hot. I feel like one of them. Y'all, I feel like one of them hot dogs on the grill at the store. These lights on me too. I'm hot. Like I was saying, man, if you can't trust, you don't need to be there. There's no point in you being there. You got to reevaluate that relationship, reevaluate it. But you don't need to cling harder. You don't need to hold on tighter. You do not need to grip harder. It ain't gonna help nothing. Being clingy says I don't trust you. Healing says I trust myself to let you go if I have to. Facts, 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 facts. I was holding on super tight to somebody I couldn't even trust. But at some point, I started trusting myself more. And that's where you will get. You're gonna get there eventually. That's where you're gonna get eventually. I no longer fear being by myself, me being left or finding him, or him finding somebody else. That's good. I'm gonna say that again. For me, when I started healing, when I started knowing who I was, right, when I started trusting myself more, I no longer fear me being alone. I didn't fear being left or him finding somebody else. So the fuck what? I can do the same shit too. I just chose to find or choose to do it when I'm healed, right? Facts. The trust had been broken for me on more than one occasion. So again, there was no point in me even being there. There was no point. I had to learn that even if he left, I would still be okay. That's what you call growth, though, and it took a while to get there. That's what you call growth. I'm gonna leave you with this: clinginess will leave you lonelier than being single ever could. Word, word. You gotta heal. Trust yourself and remember, real love makes space. It doesn't suffocate it. Real love makes space. It does not suffocate it. If the love sees, if the love feels like a cage, that is not love. Word, word, word. Sis, if the love feels like a cage, that is not love. I'm done, y'all. That's my spiel. Hey, y'all. I like this episode, though. Excuse me. Oh, I'm on my charger. Oh, I think I will roll down my charger, y'all. That ain't good. Ooh. Okay. Hey, y'all, people. What's going on out there? Man, shout out to Barbados, man. Shout out, dang, I said short out. Shout out to Barbados, y'all. Oh, I've been heard over there recently. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Again, when you think about, where I come from and me doing it on my own, been at it almost 2 years. I ain't got no ads or nothing like that promoting me. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's good. I don't. I tell you what, y'all that are here, I can't see y'all. It says four, but I don't know. Um, so I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna keep, of course, keep this going, Keena's Corner. But I'm thinking about doing y'all too. If you're gonna reply back, if you tune into my podcast, I'm thinking about doing I guess you could call it a sub channel. And all it is it definitely is gonna be on the Keena's Corner, but I'm thinking about doing like corner after dark. And if it's after dark, you know what that means. So I'm thinking about doing a grown, grown and nasty, grown folks little episodes every now and then because I've been asked to do them a bunch of times. And if y'all don't know, I did write a very, very spicy little nasty book. So I've been asked a couple of times to do it. But if I do it, y'all, on Apple Podcasts and wherever else that I'm able to do it, I'm gonna make them available there, but it's gonna be subscription only, and then they will have a little price on them because I feel like it's exclusive content, and everybody that probably don't need to see me in that element, and then it probably ain't for everybody either, because everybody don't like to talk about it, but deep down, we gonna be honest with that. All these grown people out here, a lot of them low key nasty. So, but I mean, it may not be somebody's thing though, but it's something that I'm considering doing. Um, Creating a corner after dark. And I think I already been kind of working, thinking about some topics for Corner After Dark. So if you happen to come back and watch this at a later date or, tonight, tomorrow, whenever, could be next year. And might not have even started it yet. It's a thought for now, but I'm heavily considering it though. Because it's a way to get some exclusive content out there. And plus, y'all know if you know me for real, for real. I mean, I'm genuine. I'm gonna be genuine with that too. But I'm funny too. So, and of course, I wrote the nasty book, so I'm a little kinky. So, I think it'll go well though. If y'all happen to come back and watch this, let me know what you think about that though. Tell me what you think about it, cause I'm really thinking about it. I really am. Leah, I'm gonna text you after this because I want to know what you think too. I was gonna ask you, but y'all let me know what you think. If y'all don't got nothing for me, man, like they say in church, the doors of the church are open. Thank y'all so much for coming. Look, if this episode bless you, please just don't listen. Tap in with me, drop me a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps me more. It helps more women find this healing. Y'all hear this healing. My Apple Podcasts is if you would, if the episode hits you, please just don't listen. Tap in with your girl. Please drop me a review. It helps more women hear this healing. Thank y'all so much for your support, and I appreciate you being here regardless. I really do. Until next time, y'all, stay real, be authentic, be you, be honest, stay balanced, stay focused. God ain't using the perfect ones. He don't want the perfect ones. He wants the real ones. Facts. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to season 10, episode 4 of Keena's Corner episode. This is I said that all wrong. I said Keena's Corner. It is episode, but I just said it wrong. This is not my outro, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to season 10, episode 4 of Keena's Corner. This is episode 94 in total. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you sincerely for being here, and I thank you sincerely for being here in your girl's corner. I'm Keena, your host, neck checker, heart hugger. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love y'all so very much. I'll talk to you next week. Mwah. Mwah. Bye.